First snap to the edge of level 1. You will notice a temporary dimension, then type -1000. A level will be created automatically under level 1. Rename this level to Upper Foundation. Revit asks you if you would like to rename the corresponding view. Click Yes. Click below to scale to the appropriate view. Click this small symbol to break levels, allowing more space between levels. Let's add another level below at 1600 from the upper foundation. Rename it Lower Level. Go to level 1. Under the structural panel, choose Wall. We will set the height of the wall to height because the base constraint should start from level 1. For the top constraint, let's set it to level 2. For the location line, we will choose Wall Center Line. Go to Draw Line and select Rectangle. Let's go to 3D views. The shortcut Weight helps to divide the screen into 2 windows. Go to Visual Style and choose Shaded. Let's go to Structure Wall Foundation. Go to Type Properties, Edit Type. In the Type Properties, duplicate the type to bearing footing -1200 by 400 and hit OK. Change the width to 1200 and the foundation thickness to 400, then we will select wall. Select the wall, go to the Properties palette, then fill the case structural that allows the element to host rebar. Rebar cover is designed to determine the distance between the edge of concrete and the rebar. We will change it later when finished. Click Apply. Go to Structure. In this palette you will find all the tools that can be used to reinforce structural elements: rebar, area, path, fabric area, cover, and settings. Click Rebar Cover. You will notice commands that allow you to edit rebar cover. Pick Elements allows you to change element cover, and lastly Pick Faces allows you to change cover by face. Click the 3 points and the cover settings schedule will appear. We will now fill some cover values. Click Duplicate and change the setting to 50. In the description type exterior wall. Duplicate again and type interior wall 20. Duplicate again and type exposed to earth 75. This will be for the foundation. Select the wall, go to Rebar Cover Exterior Face, then change it to Exterior Wall. For Interior Face assign it to Interior Wall. We will apply this to all the other walls. For the foundation we will change all of them to 75. Go to View and make a transversal section. Before this we will split the wall. Go to North Elevation. Go to Modify and split the wall to make a stepped footing. Go to Properties to change the bottom constraint from Level 1 to Upper Foundation, then hit Apply. For the other wall, let's change the bottom constraint to lower level and change it to -1600. The goal of this is to connect two different foundations by stepped footing. Go to Component Model and place Structural Foundation. Let's name it T1 Foundation. Go to Extrusion, pick Plane OK. Choose this face. For the extrusion end we will enter a value of -1200, then hit Apply. Click line type 400 thickness of footing. Then we will use an inclined line at 45 degrees to connect the element, then go up by 300, then close the elements and hit OK. Go to 3D view and you will see the 3D stepped foundation. If you type the shortcut L you will see the difference between the two levels. Go to Level 1 and make a section. First we will place ties for the foundation. All the covers are already changed to 75. Go to Structure and select Rebar. Revit is asking you to change all hooks and treatment before starting. It doesn't matter for now, hit OK. Another message asks you to load rebar families. Say yes. All the shapes are standard and follow ACI code, except if there is a free-form shape. We will deal with it in this video. Go to Library and select all shapes to load them into this project, then click Open. Another message asks you to load rebar families. Say yes. All the shapes are standard and follow ACI code, except if there is a free-form shape. We will deal with it in this video. Go to Library and select all shapes to load them into this project, then click Open. Go to Structure, then click Rebar. Ignore this message and hit OK. Click the three dots near rebar shape. A list of rebar shapes appears, then choose Ties. Place it in the Foundation section and use Tab to change the direction of hooks. Change the detail level to Fine. Let's check the cover. This is 75 mm, which is great. We already set this in the previous video. To make the rebar appear in the 3D view, go to wireframe mode. Select the rebar, then select fixed number equals 3. You will notice that the rebar along the foundation is 3 with equal spacing. Now we will change it to 6. Again, choose maximum spacing equals 300 mm. You will notice that the rebar spacing is 300 mm along the foundation. Choose rebar, then change the placement perpendicular to cover. Set the rebar spacing to 300 mm. Place top rebar and bottom rebar. Select the bottom rebar, go to Type Selector, then change the diameter to 16 mm. Do the same for the top bar. Select ties and change them to 13 mm diameter. Now we will reinforce this wall. Select the wall and go to Reinforcement Rebar. Select the appropriate shape. Select shape 17A, then place it in the wall. Select parallel to work plane. Use tab to change the direction of the bar. Select Edit Shape, then change the direction of the hook. We can change values from the dimension parameters, for example change B to 205 mm. Do the same for the exterior bar. Select the interior bar, go to Structural Rebar, then change the spacing to 300 mm. Do the same for the other bar. Notice that all the bars along the wall are spaced equally at 300 mm. Go to Rebar again perpendicular to cover and place the vertical bar using maximum spacing equals 250 mm. Place both exterior and interior bars. Select the bar edit constraint, select the center line, then select the exterior edge. Change the value to -70 to avoid clashing with the vertical rebar, then click Finish. Again edit constraint, then select center to center, then click finish. For the other bar you can select move, then place it near the vertical bar. Or edit constraint to tie it with the vertical bar. For these two bars we will move them above the cover by 20 mm. We will add a U-bar here at the top of the wall. Go to Rebar Shape browser, then select U-bar shape. Use diameter 10, then place it at the top of the wall. Edit the constraints of the two bars to make them fit inside the U-bar using the methods shown before. Go to Rebar Shape browser. We did not find the appropriate shape, so we will sketch this rebar. Click Sketch Mode, then start sketching. Select the element, pick a plane, then sketch the Z-bar, then click OK. Select Edit Constraint, then change the value to -75, then click Finish. You will notice that all the edges are 75 mm. Go to Rebar Dimensions, then change the values B, C, and D. If you want, you can edit the family. Enter the family editor, then go to Rebar Shape Parameters. You will find all the dimensions for a single bar. You can change them and click OK. When finished, name the family and save it on your desktop. Load the family into the project. Select the rebar shape browser, and you will notice that this shape is added there. If you want, you can change it to standard shape 3A. Select the rebar, then use fixed number equals 6. Go to rebar, then select shape 17A to reinforce the top bar of the foundation. Go to View Visibility, then check View Unobscured in 3D View. Do the same for the Z-bar in 3D View. Go to Hidden Line and set the detail level to Fine. Again, go to View Visibility and check View as Solid. You will notice that the rebar changes to solid. Go to Visual Style in Revit and choose Consistent Colors. Now we will make the rebar appear clearly. Go to Project Browser Rebar Structural Bar. Select Rebar Diameter 16. You can change rebar properties from this panel such as hook lengths and others. Select rebar hook length, then change the value for the 90 degrees hook to 260 mm. Select Z-bar diameter 16, right-click, then change the material to steel. Choose Metal Rebar ASTM A615 Grade 40. Duplicate and rename it Rusted Rebar. Go to Graphics Pattern, then type 181 for the rusted rebar color. Click Apply OK. Change the rebar to diameter 16 mm, and you will notice that the material color changes. Select all elements, go to Filter, uncheck everything except rebar, then click OK. Go to Graphics View Visibility, check View Unobscured and View as Solid, then click OK. You will notice that all the rebar is visible in the 3D model. Select this rebar maximum spacing equals 250 mm, and you will notice that the number of rebars increases in this area. Go to Structure, then choose Structural Column. Go to Load Family English Libraries. Select Metric Concrete Square Column. On the first click, choose Level 1. You will notice a message appearing. Ignore it, it is just a level issue. We can resolve it by changing the second point to Level 2. Go to East View, then select Column, pick first and second point, then place it between Level 1 and Level 2. Go to Structural Foundation, then select Isolated Foundation and click Yes. Go to Structural Column Footing Rectangle, then place it in the 3D model. Let's change the cover to 75 mm. Place the rebar at the top and bottom of the foundation. Go to View section, then create a section in the column. Go to Rebar Cover Settings, then duplicate one of the elements. Rename it Column Cover, then set it to 20 mm. Select the column properties, then change the cover to 20 mm. Select the column reinforcement, then add ties. Place T2 shape parallel to the current work plane. Change the detail level to fine. Select the ties, then change the type to T2. Select the ties, then change the rebar set to maximum spacing equals 300 mm. Select all elements, then filter everything except rebar. Go to Visibility, check View Unobscured and View as Solid. The rebar will appear in the 3D view. Change the spacing to 400 mm.